If you're looking for a mid-range smartphone, bang for your buck, a smartphone that will last long, this might be the one for you. Huawei once was one of the most popular smartphones purely based on the quality of their devices. However, Google came and gave them a stab in the back. Now the question is, are they making a comeback? This is their newest phone, targeted at the mid-range device market. It is the Nova Y91. It is a 6.95-inch device with an impressive 7,000 mAh battery. Now that is crazy. It also has a pretty outstanding 50 megapixel rear camera. And I literally mean that, pretty outstanding. This thing is huge, and the design choice, gold, now that's bold. I have to admit, it does give the phone a little bit of personality though. As for the actual camera quality, it wasn't anything spectacular. It does well in well-lit environments, but struggles quite a bit in low-lit environments. Anyways, the camera does its job, but you'll mostly be looking at the screen. So let's look at that next. The Nova Y91 is equipped with a 90Hz Full HD Plus IPS panel, which overall looks pretty good and feels nice and responsive to use. The colors aren't bad, although it's not exactly what we're used to. Luckily, there is an option in the menu setting to fine-tune the color balance slightly. The device actually performs pretty well for its price class, especially in general day-to-day use. It runs on an 8-core Snapdragon 680 with 8GB of RAM. But mobile gamers, beware. The only time I really noticed a lack in power was in hardware-intensive games like Genshin Impact, where even on low settings there was some lag, although it was still playable. Other media was great though. The screen is nice and big, the speakers are really quite loud, however they can distort a little bit when pushed to their max. In a separate video, I'll go through all of the worst parts of it, so I'd recommend keep it below 90% just to be safe. As for where you will be storing all of this precious media of yours, the phone comes in two versions, a 128GB version and a 256GB version. And neither of them comes with an SD card slot. This model that I have uses the extra space for a SIM card slot. However, the single SIM version still also doesn't have a spot for the SD card. Strange, I know. The Y91 does feel pretty well built. The battery does make it pretty heavy though, so that could also be part of why it feels so sturdy. Overall, it's a pretty good phone for its price, especially if you don't plan on running any super intensive apps or games. In day-to-day use, it was a pretty smooth experience, and the battery lasted really long. The only concern I had with this device, and you'll probably have that too, is the lack of Google services, which, between you and me, there are some pretty cool workarounds for it. However, none of them are official. It's a pretty good mid-range phone if you're looking for one. I'd recommend just don't play any games on it and you'll be fine. Anyways, this was We Do Tech doing the research, so you don't have to. Hope you have a great day. See you in the next video. Bye. Watch this video. Maybe this one. Bye.